Now I will show you the basic operations to create a very simple geometry. So you see that I have a cube that I created. So the first thing you have to know is that you can always cancel your previous action by going in this toolbar and click on undo. You can also select it by doing Ctrl and Z, and it will always undo the last or previous last actions, which is very useful. Um, Now about the different types of geometry operations, you have everything in one tab. So you have to know that midasNFX works with points, with curves, which are on one plane, and surfaces and solids. So all the tools to create point and curves are in this area, while you have the tools to create surface and solids directly in this area. Then here you have the Boolean operation between different types of solid, and cutting operation between solid and a plane or between two surfaces. You have protrude operations, which are here to extrude some surface into a solid, to revolve some surface uh, around an axis, for example. You have lofting, sweeping as well. And if you want a description of each of this feature, while you open, you click on the small icon here and it will show you how this function can be used. Now you have some functions to explode your model as well. Some transformation options to translate or rotate some parts, and different other tools which are very useful to simplify your model, like simplify options, which will give you automatic options and manual options to defeature your model. Auto connection will connect different parts together, and imprints and measurement and other type of things. So first thing is, let's create a simple rectangle in 2D. So I have two methods, so you can choose the method you want, either 2 points or 3 points. So now I click on this field and now I have to select the initial location. You can also directly input the coordinates, and you see you will be able to draw your first rectangle. So now I have these 4 edges. If you want directly to create a surface, you can check this option, surface, make face, and then you'll see that I create directly the face. Now about the function of these different buttons, which may appear a bit strange at the beginning. The apply button is here to confirm an action that is not validated. The OK button will do the same, but it will close the window at the same time, and the cancel button will cancel the action, which means that I basically prefer to click on apply when I have several rectangles to create, but if I just want to create one rectangle and then close the window, I can just click on OK button. Now click on cancel, and in the work tree you will see the different geometries that you just created. So you can redimension the windows if you think they are too small. You have the different geometries are separated between surface, curves, and solid. So I didn't create a solid right now. I will create solid by extrusion of this face. So I just click on the face, I select the direction of the datum axis, I click on preview, and this will give me a solid like that. So you see now that I have on my work tree a solid that appears. If I want to change the name of this, it's possible by clicking on F2 on your keyboard. uh, and you can just change the name. And if you want to create groups, you can click on geometry, new geometry set. You can also change the name, and include or exclude some geometries from this set. So you only have to select on the screen the type of geometry that you want to include in this particular set, and you will see that now the surface in the first set and the curve and the solid are in the second set. So it's very useful to handle very large geometry in which you have different sets of parts.